Elio, a 17-year-old boy, has curly hair and a slightly slender figure. There is a unique sensitivity, enviosity, in his eyes that is characteristic of teenagers. He lives in a family full of artistic atmosphere. His father is an archaeology professor, and his mother is a translator who loves literature. Growing up in such a family environment, Elio is proficient in playing the piano and loves reading. He has unique insights into music and literature, and his every move exudes a lazy yet charming temperament. This summer, the wheel of fate quietly turned. Oliver, a 24-year-old American college student, came to this small town as his father's research assistant and entered Elio's life. Oliver is tall, handsome, energetic, confident, and enthusiastic. When they first met, Elio didn't show much enthusiasm for Oliver's arrival. Instead, he even had a bit of resistance. However, during their daily interactions, the unique temperament of Oliver gradually attracted Elio. They strolled together on the streets of the small town, with the sunlight shining on them, casting the silhouettes of youth. They also participated in volleyball games together. The collisions and interactions on the court quietly narrowed the distance between them. Elio began to unconsciously pay attention to Oliver's every move, and his eyes couldn't help but follow Oliver's figure. Once Oliver was listening to music and dancing freely with the rhythm in his room. At that moment, the enthusiasm and vitality radiating from Oliver shone directly into Elio's heart like a beam of light. As for Oliver, although he seemed carefree, he was actually inadvertently touched by Elio's delicacy and talent. When Elio was playing the piano, he would sit quietly beside him and listen, with his eyes full of admiration. The emotions between them, and the chirping of cicadas in summer, grew like vines quietly sprouting in spring, gradually entwining and becoming stronger. Elio's heart became increasingly tangled. His feelings for Oliver surpassed those of ordinary friends, but he didn't dare to reveal them easily. Like all teenagers who were just beginning to fall in love, he would avoid eye contact in front of Oliver, and secretly feel jealous when Oliver talked to other girls. He secretly slipped into Oliver's kitchen, picked up Oliver's underpants and greedily smelled the scent that belonged to Oliver. That kind of green and bold secret love was vividly shown. At the same time, Oliver also seemed to sense Elio's thoughts, and his responses became subtle. Sometimes he was enthusiastic, and sometimes he seemed a bit evasive. An ambiguous atmosphere filled the air between them. On a sweltering afternoon, fate finally gave them a chance to face their hearts directly. Elio and Oliver went to the Monet cliff path together. When they walked around a huge sculpture, Elio's heart could no longer be calm. He walked around the sculpture, repeatedly saying to Oliver, "You know what things." At this moment, Oliver finally responded to Elio. Their eyes met, as if time had stopped, and they clearly felt the love surging in each other's hearts. From then on, their relationship heated up rapidly, and they began to date in every corner of the small town. They kissed affectionately in the dim wine cellar, with their heartbeats intertwined. On quiet nights, they lay on the grass, looking up at the starry sky and sharing their dreams and something on one's mind. Their love was like the most gorgeous flower blooming in summer, passionate and beautiful. Elio was lying alone on the bed, playing with a ripe peach in his hand. The peach was plump and juicy, and the juice flowed down his fingers and dripped onto his half-naked body. Later, Oliver discovered Elio's secret. Instead of laughing or getting angry, he gently ate the peach. This action seemed to be an acceptance and response to Elio's feelings, making their relationship even deeper. However, good times are always short. As summer gradually faded away, Oliver's departure was approaching. The shadow of separation began to hang over them. They both understood that this relationship might come to an end. Before Oliver left, Elio's father sensed his son's concerns, had a meaningful conversation with him. Father said to Elio earnestly,
"Right now, there's sorrow, pain. Don't kill it. And with it, the joy you felt."
Finally, Oliver left. Elio stood at the station, watching Oliver's receding figure, with tears welling up in his eyes. When he returned home, he received a call from Oliver. On the other end of the phone, Oliver told him that he was about to get engaged. Elio's heart seemed to be hit hard. He curled up in front of the fireplace, with empty eyes and tears silently sliding down.